In the 600s BC, the first steps of science and philosophy are being taken. Humanity begins to search for the secrets of the universe beyond supernatural forces for the first time. The ancient world was shaped by myths, from the wrath of Zeus to the power of the sea god Poseidon. In the midst of this chaos, who was the one to question the order of the universe? Thales. Today, we will explore the fascinating story of Thales, the father of philosophy and one of the greatest minds of the ancient world. Thales was born around 624 BCE in the city of Miletus in western Anatolia. Miletus was one of the centers of science, art, and trade at that time. Thales was the child of a family engaged in trade, and this gave him the opportunity to experience different cultures. He focused his education primarily on mathematics, astronomy, and philosophy. As a young man, he traveled to Egypt and Babylon, gathering knowledge from these civilizations. But what made him different, do you know? He sought answers to questions about the universe without resorting to supernatural explanations. Thales proposed that water was the fundamental substance of the universe. His observations and the effects of the geography he lived in had a great influence on this idea. For example, in Egypt, he studied the impact of the Nile River's floods on life. Water could change from solid to liquid to gas. This cycle fascinated Thales. To him, water was the foundation of life, and it represented the origin of everything in the universe. This idea was a turning point in human history, marking the beginning of scientific explanations. Thales not only developed theories, but also observed natural phenomena. For example, he amazed people of his time by predicting a solar eclipse. This event clearly demonstrated his observational skills and mastery of astronomy. And what about the Egyptian pyramids? Thales measured the shadows of the pyramids and calculated their height. This method, based on his superior knowledge of mathematics and geometry, was considered a success far ahead of his time. By using shadow lengths and angles, he laid the foundation for both the scientific method and applied science. For example, it is said that he was the first to predict a solar eclipse. For the people of his time, this was almost a miracle. And the pyramids? Thales managed to calculate the height of the pyramids by measuring their shadow lengths. Not only did he solve the mysteries of nature, but he also put it into practice, laying the groundwork for science and engineering. Thales' theory of water was just the beginning. He believed that water formed the essence of everything in the universe because he observed that water is the source of life and can be found everywhere in the natural world. This theory was not just a philosophical speculation, but also a revolutionary step in understanding and explaining nature. While emphasizing the universal role of water, Thales also laid the foundation for scientific thinking and argued that nature could be understood and explained through natural laws, not supernatural forces. According to him, the order of the universe should be explained by natural laws, not by supernatural powers. This idea formed the foundation of the scientific method. He also argued that everything is filled with gods, asserting that nature itself had a sacred order. This approach made Thales the first great thinker of Western philosophy. Thales' work influenced many great thinkers who came after him. Figures like Anaximander and Anaximenes followed in his footsteps. Even today, his approach to understanding nature continues to illuminate modern science. For example, his systematic observations and efforts to explain the universe through natural laws continue to inspire modern scientists. Many researchers still study his way of thinking, leading to new discoveries. Thales was a pioneer who opened the doors to science and philosophy. Today, every step we take to understand the universe carries traces of his legacy. Follow your curiosity and be the inspiration for new discoveries. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel.